Just racing.com.au starting point. They're off. Oh, he flew out. Tulip Muncher. Put about 2 or 3 lengths on the Murdy. Sally comes after it. There's 3 lengths away then to Cool Dexter back on the inside. Wally Baxter and over the outside of that to Archie's Dijon making ground. A bit further back to Jackpot Jake and out the back door. Here is Joey Baxter. Up they come and it's all Sally. Sally runs away with the first. Sally is going to beat Tulip Muncher. Into third is Wally Baxter, then came Cool Dexter. Over the outside of it, Jackpot Jake, Archie's Dijon, and last in is Joey Baxter. Set off, they're out okay, and it's Opawa Tracy at the front over Solstice and Corbin Roman coming forward on the outside as Shay. Wide about on the track around those then to another Russ. Back on the inside of those is Octagon's Coast, Infernal Majesty and Marguerite up ahead of those. Homeward bound here and Solstice off and gone. Solstice away in front, it's going to Bolton down the outside. Opawa Tracy into second, Corbin Roman third, then Shay, Infernal Majesty and Marguerite. And back behind those two, another Russ and just beside it Octagon's Ghost. We're set, racing. Laudable flew out, has the lead. Stenson ducks to the inside of it. New Thing gets to third and then zipping Jacob, another Jamie. Back in behind those then to Opawa Express, Glory Hog and Tiparita Amber is last. On the turn and Laudable's about to turn in first. Stenson works to the outside. Laudable, Stenson. Coming at those, another Jamie in the inside, out wide, Stenson beats in photos, Laudable, and down on the inside of it to another Jamie. Not far away behind those was Zipping Jacob. There was trouble after the line. One of them went down. Well back in the race was Opawa Express and Tiparita Amber was well back. And poor old Zipping Jacob, he crashed to the turf and New Thing was back amongst those as well. Ready? Off. We had a good line, Rusty Knife, just the best to begin, going up Business Boss and wider out then, moving around those Smash Rumour and Homebush Rocky the outside. Chokeholders back near the fence, back last is Opawa Bart, and just ahead of it Corbin Daniel. They turn in here and Business Boss away, out by a couple of lengths. Rusty Knife comes after it, Business Boss, Rusty Knife. The inside chokehold might be third from rapidly closing, Opawa Bart on the outside. Wider out was Sandy Claus, just poking up in behind those to Homebush Rocky. And who was back there with that? Smash Rumour was back there with that. Business Boss number 4 gets 2 in a row here. Homebush Linky the inside. We're off. Slow one to go was Glennis Goodsey. Not that flashed airway either was Dream Large. One of the best out now is Homebush Linky, all about Echo on the outside. Right behind those then to Dream Large, who's trying to close right up in behind him. Just behind those to Glennis Goodsey, and Falante heads the rest there on the turn. All about Echo pinches the lead here. All about Echo races away. Second's going to be Falante, Homebush Echo in a photo with a Power Larry who closed late. Then came Glennis Goodsey, well back behind those to Wairio, DJ Never in the hunt. Dream Large dropped out and Thrilling Shrimp was just ahead of that. Off, field away. What I like, one of the best out from Elby McLeod, accelerating up on the inside. Bruiser Balen, Fancy Kiwi, and trucking in behind those. Then to Opawa Rocky gets to third. Around the outside comes Opawa Kuru, too much to do. Back behind those, Bruiser Bale goes back to last. And just up ahead of that is Token Ray. Homeward bound here. Elby McLeod, what I like, comes after Elby, but he's clear. Down towards the line, Elby McLeod will beat Token Ray into second. Third is Opawa Rocky. What I like is fourth. A bit of a gap away behind those to Shambo. Opawa Kuru never in the hunt. Bruiser Bale and Fancy Kiwi is last in. He's on the close, off and away. Oh, missing it, Vinny Vindaloo. He's missed it by 8 lengths. One of the best out is Jamaican Archie in the outside, driving underneath it. That was Opawa Les who has the lead. Jamaican Archie and Corboard Pirate in behind those. Here comes Bad Week making ground in the centre. And then behind those, Vinny is trying to run on. It is Opawa Les holding, coming after it. Bad Week on the inside. Opawa Les, Bad Week, Jamaican Archie. Vinny Vindaloo got to fourth. Behind that is Corborn Pirate. Pagani next in. Sailor's Colour and Opawa Goody were never in the hunt. Closing, we're off. Missed it a bit, slow to go was Opawa Idol, got to the back of the field. Back Chad Harry first out. Hello Blondie gives chase and over the outside. Here's Homebush Howard around the outer. Opawa Opal is down near the fence. Flying Amelia goes to that. The back bunch here. Well back here is Homebush Hills back last, and back with it is Opawa Idol. Up they come here. Homebush Howard on the inside. Homebush Howard, how good is he? Homebush Howard beats Hello Blondie. Opawa Opals in a photo for the minor money. With just stopping a bit on the outside. Back Chad Harry. Back behind those would be settling well back in the field to Flying Amelia. Homebush Hero was back there as well. Opawa Kendall never in the hunt as well. This is all Homebush Howard. Unreliable Andy from one. Set off. Mr. DeVitt here, Kingman got back. One of the best out, Smokin' Marley. From down on the inside of it, then Unreliable Andy. Little Danny Rascal is right there, and here's May Last blazing around the outside. Back behind those, then No Bros well back. Millie's Boys amongst the tail enders. May Last. Unreliable Andy is trying hard. May Last will beat Unreliable Andy. Kingman rallied, got third. Smokin' Marley next in. Behind those two, Sid never in the race. No Bro the outside. Millie's Boy and Little Danny Rascal were all well beaten. May Last. The start goes the Lewis set. We're off. Feel away, jump down in a good line. Homebush Flight and Matty Hooky the best two out here. They come though, increasing around the outside. Charges to the lead. Getting a check and going to the back was Impersonator. It is the inside Matty Hooky. Increasing on the outside. Kicking is Matty Hooky. Increasing, trying hard, and South Million's trying to smoke them all down the outside. Matty Hooky last. Gets there. South Million increasing in photos. Umangarama just behind those. Next on the outside would be Whitey's Gone. Homebush Flight next to arrive behind those. Impersonator and lots of beers. He's never in the hunt. Kick best. Matty Hooky, number one. Gee, it was there to be rolled, but they couldn't get it. He just kicked strongly in the run home. Racing out in a good bunch too. Thrilling Spell, the best to begin. It pulls out by about 2 lengths. Coming after it on the outside, Expect Delay and Ginger Lock. Running in behind those then is Botany Blake and Opulent on the outside. Oh, back at the tail of the field, bound to erupt, tripped over its own feet. Back second last, and last is Willis. Round the turn they come. Thrilling Spell lines them up for the run in. Motoring home is Ginger Lock down the outside. Sweeps up Ginger Lock. Thrilling Spell. Opulent. Then Expect Delay. Over on the outside to Botany Blake. Bound to erupt, and last in is Willis. Ready. Off. Corbon Jelly pinged out best, puts 2 on them. Idle Girl comes after it over the outside. Mickey T ranges up a little wider. No Leaf Clover behind those. Then came Onesie in question. Balin Rambunctious, and Onesie goes back to last. Homeward bound here. Corbon Jelly the outside. Idle Girl is having a shot. Corbon Jelly takes the last from Idle Girl. Mickey T, big gap the rest. Rambunctious heads those. It's being followed home by Question Bale. Eccles, No Leaf Clover, and towards the back of the field, Onesie was alongside of No Leaf Clover. Corbon Jelly, number one, too good.